So Monica, I'll let you tell everyone a little bit about you and your business.
Okay, so hi, ladies. And yes, my name is Monica, and I am a corporate wellness specialist and yoga coach. And I work with my clients and help them relieve stress one day at a time. And I have two pieces to my business. I'm just starting to expand the corporate end of it. So I virtually teach my clients yoga. It could be yoga, meditation, mindfulness, breath work. It's a mixture of whatever the client needs. So it's very personalized. And I do the same with my one-on-one clients. And I work mostly with women in our age range because we are very underrepresented in the yoga industry. If you've ever watched any YouTube video, you know what I mean. And the little skimpy outfits and the young girls and very positions that I can't even get to, and I've practiced yoga a long time. So I'm very, very passionate about making yoga accessible for everyone. And it's very rare that I meet anyone who cannot do yoga, and there's many different options. So that's what I do.
Yeah. Now, Monica, she joined our Business Incubator program this past April, this past year. So it's been about 7 or 8 months now. So Monica, tell us about, so Monica's been she's toward the end, whereas Susan was in the beginning, and we wanted to give you a range here. So tell us about where you were in your business before we started working together and what that journey's been like for you.
So I was kind of like, I knew my target market and I had it narrowed down, but I still had a lot of mind drama. And if that word doesn't, like, you hear that word a lot and you're like, well, what exactly does that mean? And it's those long held beliefs that sometimes you don't even know about that are deep, deep, like ingrained in you. And those were definitely holding me back. That was part of it. And I was kind of like stalling at the same numbers. I go up a little and down a little and up a little bit. And finally, I got over the hurdle. It's like, hallelujah, the gates opened, and doubled my clientele and increased my revenue. And I think one of the big things first of all, you get a 2-for-1 right here. Like, it's great because they have different perspectives and different specialties. And so it's just really amazing to tap into both of their expertise to get different perspectives and then putting your plan together that way. And it helped me a lot with strategy as well. So, I mean, I had kind of like a loose strategy, kind of like, yeah, I'm going to follow this, but really honing in makes it a lot less stressful to know what you're going to do every day. And I would get stressed out a lot sometimes just sitting at the computer going, what should I do today? I have my basics, but what is really important? And there's really not that many things that are important. There's like, what were they? The 3 basics. And if you manage those, the rest will fall in place. So I think a lot of clarity and the mindset is, I think, over and over, it just can trip you up, and long held beliefs you don't even know are sitting deep down inside you that you've been carrying forever and ever, maybe from childhood, that people said one thing to you and you took that to your heart and accepted it, and it wasn't true.
That was one thing that, I was a business coach before I met Carmen. And when I met Carmen and we decided to put all this together, that was something that was really important to me because I have all of the business expertise, but I am not a life coach. And Carmen is. And so she brought in that holistic piece because I knew mindset was a thing, and I could help to a certain degree, but I could only go so far. And so Carmen really brought in that whole mindset piece. So we put that together with the learning the business of business. And so it makes it very holistic. And I think that's what's missing in most of the programs out there, because either that or you just have to get 2 different coaches. You need a business coach, you need a life coach at the same time. So here it is, a 2-for-1 special.
Yeah, it's very true because it, and you have those moments as an entrepreneur, you're on your own, and you're just sitting here and your thoughts get to you like, well, why is it not working? And then you start to think you're a failure, you can't do this. And going back to them, they're like, hey, we've seen this a million times. Here, we just got to hone in on the strategy. Let's not get the emotions involved. And having someone to help you with that is just really amazing, because you can get into that little rabbit hole and you're like, okay, I'm done, I'm not meant to do this. And really you are.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
so go ahead, Carmen.
I was going to say really quick, entrepreneurship is a Herculean effort. I mean, I don't care how far into your business you are. all that stuff can trip you up. So it is something that we focus on for sure.
Yep. Now, do you have any advice for anybody who might be considering the program and just not quite sure? What would be your words of wisdom to them?
Well, number one, if you haven't gotten on a call with them, please do that, because that will clarify a lot. And I mean, when I picked up, I had many conversations with both of them at first. And, you know, it's kind of like when you learn anything new or you're jumping in that cold water pool, at some point, just dive in. Like, if you know in your heart and feel that this is the direction that you need to go, you know, it's one of those just do it, because you know, if you don't, what are you gonna, you know, like look back, like where do you want to be in the next few years? And I mean, you could not be in better hands. And like I said, excuse me, 2 for 1. And it's what I really value, and there are plenty of, I've been through worked with other coaches in the past. I value their age because we as women, you know, I'm not saying that someone that's in their 20s or 30s is not a good coach for us. However, they have our unique perspectives of past careers, what we've grown up with, all those different things. And and maybe our situation is different than if you're 20 or 30, and they understand that. And so that's invaluable too. So I would say pick up the phone and schedule that consultation. And if your heart's ready and you're a little bit scared and want to throw up, sign up. If you have that little baby barf, do it. That means you're on the right track.